see anybody leaving the arena.
They're not worried about where their car is parked. Duncan. Anderson off the screen. Derek short. Rebound, D-box. Picks it up off the court. They had a great box out. There was no way the Spurs were going to get a second shot.
Well, Stojakovic went under the screen, and Derek Anderson read it, but he was short. He didn't get his legs into the shot.
Weber. Back pass to Stojakovic, who sneaks the baseline, and the lead has changed hands.
Well, that happened because Derek Anderson turned his back on the ball and lost sight of his man.
Avery Johnson. Robinson with a screen. Jackson in. That's quick on quick. Avery lays it back out to Daniels. 8 on the shot clock. 6 to the lane. High off the glass for 2. And it's tied at 90.
Great clutch play. That's one of those moves I was talking about where you take it in, but you have a soft shot off of your move.
Jackson dumps it down low. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Loose, and Anderson has it. Finally, they're going to call a travel. Oh, what do they call here? Is he calling a foul? No.
He called timeout. Bobby Jackson.
He's calling a timeout. He got a timeout called, a short timeout. Popovich not sure that anyone had possession. That's his complaint, that ball was just loose. And how can you call timeout if nobody has it?
Jackson was really battling here on the floor. He lost possession of it. He went after it, lost it again. This guy is really a competitor.
I don't, you know, if he got a timeout there, I frankly don't know how you can say he had possession of the ball. They've got 7 on the shot clock, but we've seen with the Spurs, that's an eternity. So the Spurs are going to have to play tough defense for 7 seconds.
You know, Bobby Jackson's in year 4, 1 year at Denver, 2 years at Minnesota. I'll tell you what, he's really had a heck of a year. And driving at the end of the game when the heat's on. That's exactly what you want.
First round pick by Seattle back in '97. 7 seconds, Weber. Off to Stojakovic, off the screen. Three-pointer, in and out, no good! And the Spurs had the basketball stolen by Jackson. And the basket counts.
Well, that was a great strip. Derek Anderson put the ball right in front of Bobby Jackson, and Bobby Jackson was there and stripped it and finished it.
40 seconds to go. It's a 2-point lead for Sacramento. Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Anderson. Duncan. Over the top. Glass. No. Rebound. Weber. And now, with 23 seconds left and a 2-point lead, Sacramento has the basketball. The Spurs try to trap, but instead are called for a foul.
Well, they had the foul. Bobby Jackson is really a heady basketball player. You know, early in the first half, he had offensive rebounds, and he comes back here in the second half, and he's back in there hunting again. And the ball is turned, and he strips it and finishes the play.
Christie makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, do you want your point guard to go to the offensive board? Well, I guess it's okay if one of the forwards is back, but it's worked tonight for Sacramento. First half and second half.
Now the Spurs are in a bit of a spot with 4 points on the wrong side of the scoreboard, which ironically at this stage of the game equals the largest lead Sacramento's had all game. We'll be back with the final 18-8 in a moment.
I really got sick and tired of every day when I met somebody, they would
your hair loss. Call 1-800-563-9499. That's 1-800-563-9499. Or go online to bosley.com today.
Now the Spurs in this last 18.8 seconds can't rally to take this win. The magic number for clinching the West and the overall best record will be 2. Will remain 2. The difference will be the team in the number 2 position will be Sacramento and not Philadelphia. Since they lost tonight, magic number for eliminating them from that overall record competition is 1.
Well, Greg, if you're Greg Popovich, you have 18.8. Do you drive it? Try to get fouled, try to get it to the basket and get the 2 free throws, or do you go for a 3? We'll see what he does here.
You got to do something that's going to score him pretty quick.
If he does drive it quickly to the basket, he's going to have a quick foul.
Inbounds to Duncan. Duncan makes a move on Divac. Spins inside. Loops it up and home.
That was a good move.
And that only took 3 seconds. Now the defense, as the ball's knocked out of bounds. Ferry's going to be called for the foul, knocking the ball out of the hands here.
That was a great play call by Greg Popovich.
35 points for Duncan, 9 rebounds.
Terry Porter came up to clear the area. Tim Duncan drove and spun and no help. So he was again late one-on-one.
Stojakovic was not a good man to foul, though. 86%, because they had no choice. They were going for the steal. He just happened to be the man that had the ball.